Vladimir Putin sparked a furious row with the UK over the Falkland Islands, after demanding sovereignty be handed to Argentina, intensifying already strained relations. The UK has joined a growing number of Western nations in heavily criticizing Russia, and its leader Putin, over the handling of anti-government protesters across the nation. Thousands of demonstrators have been arrested by Russian authorities as they reject Moscow's handling of Putin's political opponent Alexei Navalny. The US, UK and EU all voiced their condemnation, as the world witnessed the police use devastating force to detain protesters in cities including Moscow, St. Petersburg and Vladivostok. Among the outraged representatives was France's Foreign Minister Jean-Yves Le Drian, who claimed the scenes were a slide towards authoritarianism. Mr. Navalny was arrested as he re-entered Russia, after he was poisoned last year in Germany. U.S. President Joe Biden's administration has demanded he and his supporters be released, with Jen Psaki, the White House press secretary, calling on Russia to cooperate with the investigation into Mr. Navalny's poisoning. Russia's frustrations with the West have descended rapidly over the years, particularly with the likes of Washington and London. And in one encounter, Moscow infuriated the UK by demanding the Falkland Islands be relinquished and power handed to Argentina. Russian Ambassador Dmitry Feoktistov suggested Russia would always support Buenos Aires in the dispute, and that both nations honor those who passed in the Falklands War of 1982. The 10-week dispute began after Argentina invaded and occupied the Falklands, considered British overseas territory since 1841. In total, nearly 1,000 military personnel perished as a result of the conflict, which would see the UK claim victory. Buenos Aires maintains the islands are Argentine territory, and last year Mr. Feoktistov reaffirmed Russia's stance on the tiny cluster of islands in the Atlantic Ocean. He said, "In Russia we have the commemoration of the Immortal Regiment on Victory Day, when people go out with portraits of their loved ones who died in the war. In Argentina we commemorate it in St. Martin Square, we march to the Monument of the Fallen in Malvinas, Falklands, and many Argentines join us on this date."